Hi, it's Michelle again, and I'm here today with Alison. I want to introduce her, but I want her to do most introducing. I basically seen her online on social media, and she runs classes. But I'm not going to tell you too much. I want her to do more about that. But I want to basically go into the world of people who have work-life balance and have children. I think that's so important to not forget who you are as a mother and also as a business person. And I feel Alison has done this to a T. I've literally watched her sit. I haven't gone to her class, so each time I go to book, they're always oversubscribed. So I forgot to tell you about that. So each time I go to book, it's oversubscribed, and that is such a great thing. So obviously what she's doing it very well, that people are literally booking her and go to do her classes. But let me pass over to Alison. She can tell you what she does for a living and how she manages her day. Hi, Alison.
Hello. Hi everyone. Yes, so I'm Alison. My surname's Doyle. Excuse me. I'm Irish, yes, you should probably guess from the surname.
Yes.
But yeah, so I run the ZipZap classes in Waltham Forest, so we're in the East Village,
yes,
Stratford, and in Wanstead, Redbridge. Yeah, so we're in Walthamstow, Leighton, Wanstead, East Village and Stratford. We're actually in two venues in Walthamstow. We're in Crate and we're in Orford House. And we also do nursery sessions and we do lots of birthday parties as well, which are lots of fun. And so ZipZap basically are classes for 0 to 5. Our weekly classes, we have toddler sessions. We split up the ages. We have toddler sessions and we have baby sessions for various reasons. Let me just have a sip. Been eating a cookie.
What flavour was that cookie?
I just think, chocolate.
Okay, I do know a chocolate.
Yes, so for 0 to 5, so we do family classes, however, as well at the weekends, which is open from 0 to 5. So families can come together. It was something that was very important to me when I was starting the classes, that we did weekend sessions. So if both parents are working during the week, that they can still get to a class at the weekend with their little ones. Together as a family. Often we have grandparents come in, aunts and uncles as well. And we don't charge for adults, so just pay for your child and then the adults can come and watch. And they always really enjoy it. It's also lovely as well because maybe the older siblings or sibling are in school or in nursery full time, and then they don't get to see their littler sibling or siblings. At class, so it's quite nice for them to go to a class together as well. But our classes are music, sensory and drama classes. They're taught by professional performers and experienced teachers, and a lot of us are mothers as well. There's always 2 teachers in every class, so we definitely, if you come with twins or siblings, if there's more than one child, we're very happy to be hands-on and help the parent or carer out. Yes, and basically we have a different theme every week, so we keep it really fresh for the adults, that they're just they don't ever feel bored with just the same songs every week. There's a different theme every week for a whole year. And we do a mixture of pop songs, like 80 power ballads and nursery rhymes for the kids. So it's a mixture of songs for the kids and for the adults, but it's always so amazing because we could be singing a song that we've completely picked for the adults and the kids are having the time of their lives. They often discover the music that they love by listening to the songs that we've actually aimed at the adults. Like we have a toddler in Leighton who is a massive fan of rock and roll.
There you go. Lovely.
And the hips just start going and she absolutely loves it. And and it's just being discovered. So kids are not just into kids songs.
But it is quite interesting, the fact that you see what kind of music they are exposed to at home.
Yes.
So we know that the parents are rock and roll fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the child loves it.
Yeah,
my daughter's 20 and she loves house and garage.
Yeah, amazing.
That's all she listened to.
Yeah,
so when she's playing her Sunday selection, mostly house and garage.
Yeah.
So again, it is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is quite fun
Yes.
to see that in your child as well.
So we're very open to whatever stage that child is at. If they want to come in and just move around for the entire class, that's great. If they would prefer to sit with their parent, that's perfect. Whatever stage they're at, we're just open to it. Exactly. There's no pressure. And we feel like as well, using the songs for the adults as well, like in every class the adults are singing along. And it's great for obviously postpartum mental health as well, to sing, gets the endorphins going. And we encourage chat, and you know, the parents chatting and carers chatting at the end of class, and it's just a really fun environment.
Good. I'm glad. I'm really happy that you've literally designed a product that, as you said, is aimed to the children as well as the adults. Because certain activities I've been to, my trying to think is bloody boring. But I have to do it because it's not about me most of the time, is it? If I sit at home, I'm going to get bored. So if I don't, I have to go out and do stuff. Exactly. But again, it's a product you brought two worlds together, two different generations together, and made it work. That is amazing. I really do appreciate that. And I do find that some businesses don't do that. Or it's about the adult or the child, and not together. And then you kind of bring families together as well. And grandparents together as well. So that is an amazing thing.
And we've actually quite a lot of grandparents that bring their grandchild to class during the week as well, because they're they're caring for them, and we just give them a hand and help out.
Because looking after a baby is quite difficult at times. Sometimes you don't know what to do with them. So if I take you out of the house to this activity, you can organise the day. Let me sit there with you for an hour. Before maybe you had a nap, then play with you, then nap after lunch. So it does take up a lot of the day as well. That's perfect. But that's what we want,
Exactly, and that's exactly what we often say. Especially if a parent's coming for the first time, and maybe they're coming in with a newborn and their toddler, and we literally just say to them, we got this. We're like, you sit there, you feed your baby, we've got the toddler.
Totally. I totally get it. It does work. It really does work. Let me get some questions out to you. Tell me what you think. Can you share? Well, hold on. Right. Can you share your
during the week, Monday to Friday, 99% of the time, I know what I'm doing. That, as we talked beforehand, before we started filming, that structure is in there. I know everything that's going on. But then weekends are much more fluid because of parties. And pop-ups as well. So now just when work comes in, I have a team of 5 working for me, 5 amazing women. But if it's down to me, if no one else is available, if I have something personal in the diary, then I just have to learn to say no. And which is, as obviously a business owner, you never want to say no to money. Let's face it, let's be honest. No one wants to say no to money. But sometimes, you have to put up boundaries. So that's like the rule I've set in place for me now. If I look at my diary and I realize I should be at a birthday party with my own kids, with their friends, or families visiting, or whatever it may be, that's it. And I don't change that. And I just have to say no. And then just, I think, talking about the structure and my diary, I just have to be so organized. The balance, the balance is just, So everything's on my phone, on my calendar, but also I have a massive 2023 big purple diary that I'm quite a person who likes to write things down as well. So I use that, again, probably more for weekend stuff, because I know where I am during the week, but I use that as well. I guess I'm probably a visual learner, so looking at something, so it's just, and as well, just mapping out, because at first, when I started the business, I was looking at the week. I would wake up on a Monday morning and look at my week. But then I realized that if I just looked at the week, sometimes I'd take on work Saturday and Sunday, but then I've 5 days of work from Monday to Friday.
Yes.
So then, like recently, I just
Yeah.
worked 12 days in a row.
Oh wow.
And yeah, so that was something that I realized quickly. I was like, I need to watch that. I need to look at the month. I
Yeah.
need to look at the month and think, right, how when are my days off?
Yeah.
When am I taking time off
Yeah.
to be with my family, to talk to my husband?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
true.
And all of that. So yeah, diary planning, and just being as organized as possible.
Yeah.
To balance everything.
But you are totally right about setting up boundaries. If you look at the month, you can say these 2 weekends, maybe a Friday, I don't know, maybe a Saturday or Sunday. I don't know what's going on, but it's down to my family. If someone books me for dinner, I'm there. If I've got a birthday party to go, I'm there. If it's a friend's birthday, I'm there. So you're putting your boundaries. Your boundaries are so important.
Yes.
No matter what, if you're working for somebody else or you're working for yourself, they are so important because you need to be yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it's work, and then what?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I found I did struggle when I was literally self-employed, being a nail technician, putting up boundaries.
Yeah.
But again, I learned as you get older, you learn like no, it's a certain thing. And I did have a boundaries. When my daughter had school events, I made sure maybe I've missed like 2 or 3. But out of the literally all the years she's been at school, I've been at every school event.
Absolutely.
You know, I make sure I'm there.
Yeah.
And I'm there to support her. She knew I would always turn up.
Yeah, and that I think is being self-employed, owning a business. There's there's many cons of it, but there's many pros, and that is one massive one.
Yes.
You are in control of your hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
You totally am.
And it's something, especially with my 4-year-old who's just started school. But we've got she's going to have a drama show, and then my 2-year-old will have a nativity play. But those dates are in the diary, and I'm like, that's great, I'm free. And if I wasn't, I'd be getting it covered.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you find somebody, you know, so
exactly.
to say.
But if you're in control of it, which I've spent years working for other people, and you're just you're just not in control, and it's a major plus that you are in control of your hours. And so like it was like I think I've had 1 sick day in I don't know, about 18 months or something. But it was this day I just woke up and I was like, I do not feel good.
And that's okay.
And I was like,
you feel guilty, but it's okay.
Yeah, and it was it was one of my nursery sessions, and I knew it was they were just not going to have a session where the kids even going to notice. Probably not.
They wouldn't care.
And I just rang up and I said, if I just cannot come in today, and obviously then we just rescheduled it, and it was all fine. But I had to really tell myself it is okay to have a sick day. But I think probably as anyone, a self-employed, and as well probably as a mother, you don't give yourself sick days, and you don't want to let people down. You don't give yourself sick days.
Yeah.
That was, I was like, this is the day.
Totally. You do have to do it now and then. And it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
you said, even when you have an employer, it's okay to call in sick. Some people like say, let me go in and let me get sent home. No. No. If you made your way in there. That's another thing as well.
Yeah, exactly. Making other people sick as well. Yeah.
So another thing again is a boundary that we put up. If I'm sick, I'm sick.
Exactly.
As long as you don't do it every week, but again, if you once in 18 months, that's fine. I've told my uncle, said that's like 3 days, take it off. Yeah. Completely fine. And I'm sure that them 12 hours or 24 hours, you came back bouncing back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. As a friend said to me, you have to listen to your body. And that was one of those days. I was like,
you have to listen, and it was shouting at you, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. How did being a mum influence your business ideas and development?
Yeah. So my business. So I am the first franchisee of ZipZap. Okay. So Moya and Laura are previous colleagues of mine, friends of mine, and so ZipZap's been in North London for 8 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so then it was March 22. They approached me. I had been a ZipZap mum. I had brought Saoirse, my 4-year-old,
so you're a fan
to
of
classes.
The brand already.
Yes,
okay.
And they said, we're thinking about this. They've been running for 7 years by then, and they're both mums. They both have 2 kids, and they were like, we can't do anymore. What they were doing, they were like, we can't do anymore.
Okay.
So we would like someone, and we feel like you could do it in East London. And so Aisling was only 6 months at the time, and I was like, right, but I felt like for numerous reasons, the control. It's like if I take this on, it's mine.
Yeah.
And I'm in control. I'm in the boss. I'm in control of the hours, everything. Instead of working for others. Also, I was like, I knew I had the skills. I knew I had everything in place to do it. I guess the only thing that was scaring me was how young Aisling was at the time.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was like, if I don't do it, someone else will.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
So
true.
it was one of those moments where I was like, I just want to go for it. But then I feel like having actually young children is so helpful because I'm on a journey of motherhood with everyone that's in the room, which is so lovely. That, you know, when someone comes in and like we had a baby on Monday who was really bad with teething. And we just had a chat about it. I was like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? And you know, all that info is, even though I think Aisling has 2 more to get, but she's over the most of her teething. But you know, all that info is still in there in my head, so I can have honest chats and help as much as I can. Obviously, I'm not an expert on everything, but you know, experience is everything, isn't it? In motherhood, and just so that's But I think the independence was the big reason for starting the business.
Really?
Was that on my terms,
Exactly. So you run your classes when you want to, don't you? Obviously.
Exactly.
What times you want to start?
And where?
Exactly. So how far you go is down to you.
Yeah.
How much traveling you got to do. And the thing is, with your business, you can bring the baby with you. It's not frowned upon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally
They have.
not.
They've often come to class. Exactly. And that's actually, you've reminded me of another thing, travel. So I used to teach all over London, Highgate, West Hampstead, have like long journeys. So after I had Saoirse, I cut down to teaching I was teaching 3 days for another company. And then after having Aisling, then when I went back, it was ZipZap time. But I just used to be all over. And now my longest commute is 12 minutes. So it's amazing. Unless it's a party that's, you know,
okay, it's a one-off though, isn't it?
One-off. But Monday to Friday, 12 minutes is so 3 mornings a week. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 streets away from my house.
2 streets.
Time is everything.
It totally is.
Yeah.
Totally is. So on a bad day, it would be 15 minutes in traffic or like 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, what used to irritate me as well, my older daughter was at nursery, is when I used to work in the West End.
At the office every day, but he can't, obviously, if he's in the middle of a meeting, just you know, get up and leave. But it means that I'm local
and you're easy to reach
and easy to reach most of the time.
That's a real good thing though. It is. And as I said, that calms down anxiety as well, thinking, oh my God, if something does happen to your child, I need to get 40 minutes over across London. You know, if I'm 12 minutes away, okay, I'll be there in 15 minutes. She'll be fine. It's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
You know? So that is a beautiful thing. And again, it's a bounce that you put in place purposely without even knowing it. You know, I'm not pushing myself out.
And I think with Saoirse starting school, it's really like, I love that, and I know not everyone has the luxury, but I love that, like, I pick her up Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's really nice that she loves that we could, like, I can pick her up as well, and like my husband does a fair share as well. He picks up Monday, Tuesday. Hello.
Hey. That's a little girl. Oh, girlfriend. Did he wake you up? Come on. Oh. Okay. Yes. Yeah, as you were saying.
But it works. Yeah, it works well. Yeah, in terms of and
the
now
balance.
there's two drop offs and pickups as well.
Oh, you get two different locations, and one's in nursery and one's in school.
Which was a new shift in September and a new thing to figure out, and then after school activities and all of that. Yeah. But I feel like we're there now.
It always, as you say, it takes organisation, then the routine will literally it falls into routine.
Exactly.
And then it's fine.
Yeah, and figuring it out, because I was kind of like at the start of term, I was running myself ragged. Like I was, say, picking her up at 3 from school and trying to get back home to do something, and she'd have a snack, and then bring her to drama class at 4. And I was just going around like
Headless
crazy.
chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now we just, for example, on the Wednesday, pick her up from school. We get to where drama is. We sit down. She eats. We do some homework. We read some books, and my phone goes away, and I'm like, right, this is the time now with my daughter. She's going to go into drama class now for an hour. I can get some things done. But instead of running around, and it was pointless, because really, what was I doing? 15 minutes of work when I got.
Exactly. When you calculate, it's not very productive. You do it like that, but again, it seems like you've got it down to a T now. It does take mistakes sometimes to get it right.
Yeah. So, I'm realising, this isn't working.
Yeah, you can play with this, darling. You want to play with this? You interested? There you go. Let me Okay. What challenges did you face when you first started your business?
Time.
Yes.
Time. I mean, any mother.
Time. Yeah.
Who has time? No one has time. So I would say the first year, the routine was obviously get up in the morning, sort the kids out, go to work. On Mondays and Tuesdays, I still teach some older kids performing arts, because I love it and I've done it for a long time. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, get home, have lunch, do some admin, pick up the kids. But for the first year, then after bedtime, I would be at the kitchen table till 9:30, 10 o'clock. Okay. Nearly every night. Just getting like lesson plans, the songs, everything we were going to do, the props. As I said, it's a different theme every week. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So now, do you plan it one day for the whole month, or is there a pattern that you guys plan together as a franchise?
Yeah. So we have the lesson plans. We have what we're doing every week. So it's term in advance, so we know exactly what we're doing. But in that first year, it was, this is what I'm doing. I have to learn it all.
Okay.
And our classes is kind of like a show where because there's 2 teachers and we're performers, so we like to get in gags and a bit of banter for the parents. So, for example, this week our theme is bedtime. So there's it's like a little script, a little dialogue, and it's not that it's, meticulously that, we say these exact words, but we want to keep it light and have that banter in between the songs. So it's learning the songs, but it's also learning, it's kind of like a little script in between. And sometimes we just improvise. We look at the room and, we're commenting, if there's a toddler shaking their hips, or we just play off the room and play off the parents. And so sometimes we don't say what we thought we were going to say at all.
Freestyle it.
Freestyle it, exactly. But often one of my friends always says to me, she's like, you get up in the morning and you go do a West End show. Only difference is it's not on the West End, and it's to a room of babies.
It's your West End.
It's our West End.
Okay. You told us about yours. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, with your you told us about about the business, the products that you offer, the target audience. We got that. That was completely fine. You told about the time management. I think we've done a lot of the questions already. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I want to know. Right. Okay. When you balance you handle it quite well actually. When as a mother, based on no business, do you feel that it takes a lot of time away from your children?
I think it's about finding your moment.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, it was post bedtime, during naps.
Yeah.
So like Saturday and Sunday, Ashton will still have a nap, and then Sarah she'll have like chill time. If she's very tired, she might sleep as well. And it's those moments. So I probably didn't lose time with them.
Yeah.
But I lost personal time.
Yes. Very much so. I understand that.
Yeah. So I've been like dreaming of like a facial and
I know that feeling.
a massage. I'm very grey currently. The hair needs to be dyed in a bad way. The nails are not done.
I know the feeling.
There's a list.
Yeah.
There's a list. So that's more so what I've lost. It's actually personal things, but that's fine.
Exactly.
And my husband's very good, as in, was it last November? He's seen I've been absolutely slammed with starting the business and running the business and everything, and he was very good, and he said, right, on this day after work I'll book you something.
Lovely.
And he sent me for a facial because I'd been talking about one for about a year. And so he found the time. And I guess that's what we all need to do for ourselves as mothers. Say, I want this, I am going to book it.
Yes.
And I'm going to do it for myself.
Yes. I do struggle with self-maintenance.
Yeah.
Like I haven't had a wax in ages.
Oh.
Literally.
Don't even talk about the other hair. This hair.
I feel like a $2 crack hoe. My mum is like, can you stop describing yourself as that? That's what I feel like. Again, but when you haven't got a young person to look after a little person, it's that you just go, I just turn up in the morning, wake up in the morning and go, I'm going to the salon today. I go to the salon, I can sit there for like 5 hours, not an issue. He's like, now I've got organised time to make sure he hasn't got nothing planned for the whole day, and just in case I go to the hairdressers, and I could be there for the whole day. Things like that. The personal maintenance is hard when you're a new mother. Especially little people, when they get a little bit older, it's fine because they're easy to maintain, aren't they? But when they're little, you have to be on them constantly and doing activities. And that's why your business works so well. Because you are a place to go to where I can be with my child, but it's someone else entertaining them while I'm there in the room, kind of thing. So
and it was I'll share something that I picked up recently. Have you heard of the Mums Who Build?
No.
So follow them. It's the mob, Mums Who Build. They're in Walthamstow.
Oh, okay.
And it's 2 mums who've started this initiative. Their main aim is to empower women to become financially independent.
Lovely. I love that.
To advise on that. But they're doing lots of amazing things. But they had their launch event. When was it? Maybe in October, September. And Rebecca, I'm pretty sure it was Rebecca Beasley, who runs 2 businesses herself. She runs a baby massage business locally, and she's also like a mum coach.
Okay.
And she said we can't take anything out of our schedule. Everything we're doing is because we have to do it.
Yes.
So she said the only way is to add. The room kind of went silent, and you think,
add
well,
where?
I can't add where.
Add where, yeah.
But it is so true that, because you think, gosh, I've just no energy to do anything for myself. I've no one. But after I went to that, I think I went to a yoga class, or I booked something after I was inspired. And it's like, actually, I made time for it. And did anything fall apart? Did my business fall apart?
Yes.
Did my children, they were fine, and I just added that, and actually I felt so good after. I think it was a yoga class I went to, and I felt so good after because I stretched my body. There was some meditation. I was just in this calm room, and I walked home afterwards, and it was just, even just if it was once a month, not even once a week, you can dream, and once a week, and it was so true. So actually add add something into your diary.
Personal things for you.
Personal things.
Yeah, I do believe in people being selfish sometimes, you know.
Yes.
People make such a fan of being selfish, but no, I'm living my life for myself, so why should I take out time for myself? I find it hard right now, but I need to make that routine. As you said, you just booked it and you went. You know, everything will sort itself out, will fall into place.
Exactly.
You know, the house ain't burning down, they're not going to starve.
No,
you know?
I feel like it's like an hour. Come on.
Yes, I know. Which one did you go to? By the one by the old cinema? Was that yoga class?
Pause Studio, and I live in Leighton. And Pause Studios, like a 10-minute walk for me.
Lovely.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, because did I see you had a mummy day and you had...
Where did I go?
Did you have some Prosecco?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Amazing.
Again, nothing. I don't know what. I said, I just book it in the diary. Tell everybody I'm going out. Exactly. No children allowed. I don't want to see no one. I don't want to see your children. I don't want to see my children. I don't want to see no children.
Exactly. Adults
go and hang out, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's important to see friends and talk and... Yes. It is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you feel tired, darling. Okay, cool.
Yeah, more hugs.
It is very important to remember who you are, apart from being a parent. I do find some people, I will admit, I do struggle with that, actually. I really do struggle to be a mother. I remember who I was before I was a mother. But again, you have to, because you end up with your world revolves around your children. And when you meet other people, all you want to do is talk about your children. You know, it's all right beyond children. You know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, and
I guess then if you do things for yourself, then you have something else to talk about.
There you go.
And I don't know about you, but I felt as well after having kids as well, I didn't know how to dress. I didn't know how to dress anymore. It's still something I'm probably still struggling with. I have like my favorite things. But I feel like, you know, I'm older and things like a lot of the stuff in my wardrobe is just not practical anymore. But I'm quite like, I reuse. I'm not like, I don't buy trends or anything. I've always been someone who like, I keep, like I have clothes from my 20s. But probably need to get them on Vinted and say goodbye.
Say goodbye and revamp that wardrobe.
But
I find when it comes to dressing, what my tip is, I have to plan out what I'm doing for the day before. Okay, even the baby's clothes are planned out, my clothes are planned out. If something like, you know, as I'm going out for dinner or whatever, I'll plan out our clothes. If someone is going to a nursery rhyme session, whatever's sitting on that chair, or if you're sitting there for days, I'll just chuck that on. But I find doing that. But again, it is quite hard to balance. Do you want to walk around, baby? Is that what you want to do? There you go. You okay? What are you going to do? Okay, you think about it. But so, where do you want to take your business? As you've got it in like a perfect structure, it works for you and your lifestyle right now. So where's your aim in the next 5 years? Where would you like to take it?
I think definitely try and expand. I think like the love for ZipZap is so big. So obviously, just to expand to more people. We already collaborate with other businesses, like mom-owned businesses. So we've done pop-ups at Kids Play Cafe in Chingford, which is run by two mums. Cats Stay and Play in Leighton's run by Caroline, a mum. So and various other places. So keep collaborating, meeting new people, collaborating with local businesses like Crate, where we're doing our Sunday pop-ups a lot at the minute. And keep doing those things like the family sessions. As I said, they're really important to me, to run the weekend family sessions. One of my aims is definitely to do some intergenerational stuff where we can bring together the elderly and babies and toddlers, because there's such a benefit to both sides from that intergenerational classes. So I'd love to do that. I also have an idea for a big event. I'm going to keep my lips sealed.
But we'll keep an eye out for that.
Over next year, which will be, all I can say is it'll be, there, I'm looking at it. A big exciting event, but watch the space, and also just work like within the community. Oh no! Do you want to see this one?
What about is this what you want to do?
Oh,
she saw it.
That's a good one. work. So in the community, we've done some street parties, so just free sing-alongs, which are always so much fun. And we also support some women who come to class and they come for free, because they're just in a position where they just wouldn't be able to afford to come.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Otherwise, and just to continue that as well. And I was saying actually I was speaking to a representative from Sister Circle, a charity that support women. I was giving them my baby seat, actually, the baby car seat. I was donating it. They were giving it to a mum so she could bring her baby home from hospital. But I was saying to them, give us a shout if you have mums who would like to come to class, but they're just not in a position that they could afford it. We would love to do that more, that the whole community is involved, and not just the people who can afford it.
Exactly. It would be a shame for those miss out because they financially can't support it, because what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
But again, really glad to hear that you don't mind having an odd person who can't afford it.
Yeah.
If you explain your problem, you're willing to have them no matter what.
Exactly. Obviously you need to be, savvy as a business person and pay your bills. But I want to help as much as I can as well. And to mention as well, we're doing, so next Thursday, you probably heard about the one.
What date would it be?
Next Thursday is the 28th, is it?
Okay.
In our Leighton classes, no, 23rd, there we go. So the Waltham Forest Secret Santa appeal, which you probably know about.
Yeah, I heard about that online.
So it's an appeal for, they collect gifts for mums and children who are in domestic violence shelters over Christmas, and it's to give them a gift, a little bit of luxury that they would not otherwise receive. And the benefit just being, this is the 6th year it's running now, and just to give them some joy and hope at Christmas time when they're in such a dreadful circumstance. So we're doing our classes next Thursday in Leighton on the 23rd. Every ticket bought, that
What was it? Is this? Is it that? Is it that? Is it the highlighter? Look at your fingers.
Yellow fingers.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for coming today.
You're
it was
so
lovely.
welcome.
Yes.
So welcome. So lovely to meet you.
Yes, it was.
Will I share the balance
Please
from the book?
do. Please do.
So this is Michelle Obama's book, her story. And I was reading this, and she is so honest in here about motherhood and balancing work. And this is, at this point in the book, Barack is in the Senate, so he's away about 4 days a week, and she's working full time, and they have 2 kids.
Yes.
So she said, I excelled at the lunchtime blitz, and this spoke to me so much. The replacing of lost socks, the purchasing of gifts for whatever 5-year-old was having a birthday party on Saturday, the stocking and restocking of juice boxes and single-serving applesauce cups. Sasha and Malia were 3 and 6 years old now, feisty, smart, and growing fast. Their energy left me breathless, which only added to the occasional allure of the shopping plaza. There were times when I'd sit in the parked car and eat my fast food alone with the car rodeo playing, overcome with relief, impressed with my efficiency. This was life with little kids. This was what sometimes passed for achievement. I had the applesauce, I was eating a meal, everyone was still alive. Look how I'm managing. I wanted to say in those moments to my audience of no one. Does everyone see that I'm pulling this off?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That is, it spoke to me so much, and I thought, she's a Harvard graduate, but at the same time, she's just a mom doing her best.
Remember, your kids don't see you as a professional person. All you need to do is just be there sometimes.
Yeah.
And you've got to do what you can do in their world.
Exactly.
Thank you, darling.
Lovely kisses.
Thank you again. And
so welcome.
yeah,
Thanks for having me.
you're
Yeah, and
welcome.
please come to a class soon. And message me if you can't
Okay.
get in.
I've literally tried for about last month. And the thing is, because I'm pregnant as well,
Lovely to meet you.
so, hey!
Hi.
You're waking up now, you're awake.
Yeah, fully awake now.
Yeah.
Aww.
Okay, let me stop the camera.
Yeah.
I see you, I see you. All these girls in the club, I got my eyes on you.